is used to process. Is used to process the collection of objects or data, collection of data. Okay, based on the based on the some predicates. Okay, predicates is nothing but a filters, we can say. Okay, based on the predicates. Okay, so the, I mean, this stream is I mean, this stream supports various methods. Okay, you have a pipeline method, you have a intermediate methods. That's finished. Okay. Guys, are you using stream? Hello, guys, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Sure.
Are you visible to you? Guys, am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Is my screen visible?
Sir, screen is visible, but sometimes it's lacking, and your voice is also not coming properly.
Okay, some. What should I do, man? I think it is perfect now. Is it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Sorry. The screen is visible, right? Hello?
Yes, sir. Everything is clear.
Okay, okay.
Yes, sir.
So, as per our previous point, by using this stream, you can divide your program into different threads. Okay, I mean, different threads internally. You can create different threads in a program to process the result internally. Okay, internally. So, here we have a different types of stream API has different types of methods to process the stream. We have different types of methods to process the stream. And mainly, okay, so first we need to understand these features. Okay, after knowing the features of stream API, then we can discuss the different types of methods and all. Okay, so this stream API is not a data structure like array list or a linked list or something. Okay, this is not a data structure. This is a sequence of collections. Okay, sequence of data, that's it. Okay, so I mean the data collected internally. Okay, it's not like a something, it's not like a data structures like, linked list, queues, arrays. Okay, not like those things. Okay, it is a flow of data. Okay, it is a collection of data. Okay, so it is not a machine. It's not a data structure. Okay, it's not a data structures like sets, lists, etc. It is flow of data. It is a flow of data. Okay, and so these streams, okay, when you are using the streams on a particular data, something like, okay, you are writing a one program on the array list. Okay, so you want to use some streams. Okay, you want to use some filters on your array list, so that, okay, this stream does not change your original data. Okay, the stream API does not change your original data. It changes, or it works on the data. It doesn't change your original data. It doesn't change your original data. Okay, it doesn't change your original data. Okay, so it produce the just produce the result by processing the data. The processing is different than the changing or manipulating. Remember. So the next point, okay. So here in streams, okay, here in the streams we have two important methods. Okay, we have two important operations. Okay, so we have two operations. Okay, we have two operations. So can you name it? Do you know what are the two operations that Steam can have? Steam API has intermediate operations and it has terminal operations. Okay, so this particular Stream API has, okay, intermediate operations. Okay, intermediate operations and stream operations, terminal operations. Okay, so first let's discuss about the intermediate operators, then we can discuss the terminal operators. Okay, so coming to the intermediate operations, okay, each intermediate operators e- easy lazily executes or returns the stream as a result. Okay, so if you want to process a particular stream, if you want to perform any operations on the stream, you have to use these intermediate operations. Okay, so intermediate operations allows you to process the stream. Okay, will help you will help you to operations perform operations on the streams. Okay, it has a different methods. Okay, can you do you know what are the different methods of a stream AP, I mean intermediate operations? I think we discussed on that day, on Tuesday, I think so. What are the different intermediate operations? Anybody? Yes, Ketan.
Sir, map and filter.
Hmm. Map, very good.
Filter.
Okay. Another one. We have three operations. Sorted. Sorted.
Sort.
So we have three intermediate operations, which is map, filter, sort. Okay, so I think we have to know about these things. Okay, on Tuesday I didn't explain you perfectly on the method, I mean maps, filters, sorted on these methods, right? We directly moved into the practical to understand these things. Okay, so that's not a better approach, I think. So that's why, okay, I came up you with explanation. Okay, just understand the theory, what these map do, what filter can do, what sorted can do. Okay, these are the different methods of intermediate operations. Okay, we have to know what these type of methods can do with the streams. Okay, so generally coming to the map method, it is a very first method. The map method is used to return a stream consisting of the results of results. Okay, so the map method is used to return a stream consisting of the result by applying the given function. Okay, by applying the given function on the selected stream elements. Okay, so the map method is used to return a stream uh, consisting consists of results. Okay, consists of results of applying a function. Okay, consists of results, okay, of applying okay, functions to the elements of the given streams. Map is a method which is used to return a stream. Okay, stream consists of results of applying a function to the elements of given stream. Okay, for example, assume you are having a one array list. Okay, or having an array list. So you want to multiply the each element of the array list by 5. Okay, so you want to create a new array list, okay, by multiplying the each element of your first array list by 5. Okay, then in those cases we have to select the element of the array list, then we have to multiply it, then we have to create a new array list, right? We have to do three operations. So you can perform first two operations by using the maps. Okay, you can select the elements of the first array list and you can apply a one function, you can apply some operations on it, okay, by using the map. Okay, you will get a set of results, you will get a set of, okay, collection of results, okay, of the I mean of the stream, of the given stream, okay, where you applied for a some certain function. Okay, so coming to the filter, this filter method is used to select uh, elements as per the condition. Okay, so assume you are having one condition, okay, like so assume you are having a one array list. Okay, so in that array list you want to print the all the even numbers, you want to print all the even numbers in the array list. So you have to select the elements, okay, by a certain condition. Okay, if you want to select the elements on proper condition on a pretend, okay, then you have to use this filter. Okay, filter is used to select elements. Okay, filter is used to select elements as per the condition. Okay, as per the condition. Uh, as per the condition passed as an argument to the string. Okay, to the stream we can pass one condition as an argument. Okay, by using the argument, by using the condition, okay, we can filter the elements, we can select the elements. Okay, so we can select the elements who are satisfying the proper condition. Okay, if a particular element does not satisfy our condition, we don't select them. Okay, so assume you are having an array list, you want to print all the even numbers in the array list, so you have to pass one condition of even numbers. Okay, so I percentage 2 equal to 0, then only we can select them. If the remainder of those numbers is not equal to 0, then we don't want to select, because those are the odd numbers, you only need a even numbers. Okay, if you want to select some elements from the list, if you want to select some uh, some elements from the array list or a linked list or anything, okay, on anything, so you can use the filter operation there. Okay, if you want to select an element by using some condition, okay, then you have to mention those condition to the, okay, stream by using this filter method. Okay, coming to the sorted means, I think you aware of this. Sorted method is used to sort the stream. Okay, sorted is used to sort the stream, sort the stream. That's it. Okay, these are the three important intermediate operations that we have in Java. Okay, that we have in stream API. Okay, these methods are a new features now. Okay, these are, I mean, I think these methods are introduced in Java 8 or Java 9. I am not sure about that. Okay, but you have to make sure, you have to know these methods for sure. Okay, coming to the important terminal operations. Okay, important terminal operations. We have some terminal operations in Java. Okay, so terminal operations mark the end of the stream. Okay, after performing some operation, after performing some condition on the streams, okay, you can end the stream by using this terminal operation. Okay, for example, as I told you earlier, okay, you want to print the even numbers in the stream. Okay, you want to print the even numbers in the stream. Okay, after passing one condition to the stream by using our filter method. Okay, to select the elements by using, I mean, one condition, we have to pass the filter method, right? After passing the filter method to the, okay, so you have to print those elements, you want to iterate those elements. So there you can use the terminal operations like for each method, reduce method, or collect method, like that. Okay, so terminal operations, okay, specifies end of the stream. Okay, specifies the ending of the stream. Okay, so I can write this as, terminal operations marks end of the stream and return one particular result. Okay, return one particular result. And we have three methods in these terminal operations. Okay, can you name it those three? Anybody? What are the terminal operations we have in Stream API? Any guess? Okay, so we have one method called collect. Sorry, collect. We have a method called for each and reduce. Okay, we have three more methods in the terminal operations. One is collect, for each, reduce. Guys, first let me know one thing. Is this clear? These three methods, intermediate operation methods, map, filter, sorted. Did you
Sir, could
understand
you
the importance?
explain the map again?
Yes,
Map.
sir.
Okay, map. Schema. So this map, okay, for example, you have one array list one. Okay, you have one array list. So you want to create second array list. Okay, you want to create second array list by multiplying the each element of the array list with 5. Okay, for example, you have to get the first element from the array list of 0th index. Okay, multiplied by 5. Okay, so you want to do this type of operations in the array list. Okay, in array list 2 you want to, okay, store the elements which is multiplied with the 5, okay, on the array list 1. Okay, for example, in the array list 1 you have these elements. Okay, okay, so array list 1 consists of, okay, 5 elements. Okay, 5 elements. Okay, so you want to store something in the array list, okay, which is 1 into 5, 2 into 5, 3 into 5, 4 into 5, 5 into 5. You want to store these types of elements in the array list. So that array list 2 can have values like this: 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay, now array list 2 has multiples of 5 by the array list 1. Okay, if you are having 10 in the array list 1, so you want to store 50 in the array list 2. Okay, so you have to multiply 5 with the array list 1 element. Okay, you want to multiply every element of array list 1 with 5, then you want to store the result of those operation in the array list 2, then you have to use this type of math. Okay, so here we have to use a map method. Map will take each element of an array list and multiply with the 5, and it stores in the second array list. Okay, to perform these kind of operations, okay, you have to use the map method. Is that
Only
okay?
multiply type. two
No,
operations.
you can do anything. You can perform any operation. Like you want to, okay, add two to the elements of array list one. So you want to add two. So one plus two
Okay, all
plus
arithmetic
two.
operations.
Yeah, yeah. You can perform any operation, not only arithmetic. You can perform any. Okay. So if you want to apply some, if you want to apply one condition, one function. Okay, you want to apply one function to the array list one element. Then you have to use the map. Okay, coming to the filter is a somewhat different than the map. Okay, assume you are having elements like this: 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, in the array list 1, you have these elements. Okay, in array list 2, you want to store the elements which are greater than 8 only. Okay, you want to store the elements which are greater than 8. So here we want to select some elements of the array list 1 based on a condition, right? So here we have to use the filter. Okay, so for example, I may be the I. Okay, assume I is the dummy variable. Okay, if I greater than 8, then only, okay, we want to store them in a array list 2, so that array list 2 can have 9 comma 10, because, okay, we are storing only the elements which are greater than 8 only. So here, okay, we want to store every element of the array list by multiplying or by performing some function on it. Okay, so here I want to store, okay, here I want to store, okay, you know, the reminders of the reminders, okay, the reminders of the array list. Okay, for example, in the array list 1, you have elements like this. Okay, in the array list 1, you are having a this particular elements. Okay, now you want to store the remainders of array list 1 by by dividing with the 10. Okay, so here in the map you will take I as a dummy variable. Okay, percentage 10. Okay, I percentage 10. Okay, after performing this operation, you want to store the elements in the array list 2, so that array list 2 can have an elements like this: 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. To perform these kind of operations, you need a map. Okay, map will take each element of the array list 1 and apply a function on it and stores the result in the array list 2. Okay, you can create any type of function there. Okay, you can create any type of function. So for example, you want to increment, okay, increment 1. Okay, you want to increment 1 to the array list 1. Okay, then you want to store the result I plus plus. That means now array list 2 can have 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Because we are incrementing the every element of array list 1 with 1 and store the result in the rest. This is the difference between math and filter. Is this clear, man? Hello? I don't know why. Hello? Guys, did you understand? Array list 1 and array list 2 with a map.
Yes, sir.
What about Renu and Priyanshu? Clear?
Yes, sir.
Rupa?
So the Gunjan says no.
Yes, sir.
Priyanshu? You are saying something.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. So you spotted the difference between filter and map, right, guys? Everyone, I'm asking you, everyone. Is it clear? The difference between map and filter. Map and filter looks very similar, but has a different approach. Filter will select only some elements who are satisfied with the condition, but map is a different thing. Map selects every element and applies a function on it and stores the result in the second array list. Okay, I mean here I'm mentioning the array list because I will take the, so you can use the linked list as well. You can use any type of list or any type of set here. Okay, for example, just for an example, I am using array list. Okay, you can use anything. Okay, clear? And I think you are very sure about the sorted. Sorted is a basic thing, right? Any doubts, ma, or any confusion, ma, in these two methods, map and filter?
No, sir.
And give me a minute. Okay, okay. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Hello. Yeah, sorry guys. Sorry for that. Hmm. So this is a map and filter. And coming to the sort, sort is used to sort the elements of any string. Okay, you can sort, array list, you can sort linked list, you can sort anything by a single sequence. You can sort them, you can print them in a single line only. Okay. So coming to the terminal operations, terminal operations are the mark as the end of the stream. Okay, this is the end. This is the end for a stream. Okay, so in the collect method, you can collect the elements as a list. In the for each method, you can print the elements. Okay, by iterating them. In the reduce method, you can reduce the number of elements by adding them. Okay, by adding as a single value or multiplying as a single value. Okay, so these are the things, these are the methods which we can perform after performing the operations. Okay, in the intermediate operations, we are performing some process, we are performing some functions on the stream, right? So here, okay, so after performing the streams, after performing some operations or a functions on the stream, okay, you can print the stream or you can return a stream by using these methods. Okay, collect, literally collect is used to, okay, collect the all the elements, collect the all the results of the stream. And I mean, you want to make some, I mean, you want to make the list as a, the results, you want to create a list of results, then you have to use the collect method. Okay, collect will collect all the results and make them as a list. Okay, collect will collect all the results and make them as a list, and it will return the list, you know. And coming to the for each use it to iterate every result. Okay, you want to print the result, then you have to use the for each. Okay, it will iterate on the results. Okay, in the second line of the stream, you are performing some operations on the stream, right? So after performing the operations, if you want to print the results, okay, then you have to use the for each. Okay, if you want to create a list of results, if you want to create a list of results, then you have to use the collect. Okay, so coming to the reduce method will reduce the stream as a single value. Okay, so assume you're having the 10 numbers, assume you're having the 10 results. Okay, you want to reduce them into a single value, you want to make, you want to add them, if you want to multiply them. Okay, then use the reduce method. Reduce method will reduce the number of results. Okay, will reduce the end results single value. Okay, so yeah, let's write the things. Select is used to collect the results results of the stream and will make it as a list and return a list to us. It will return a list to us by collecting the results as a list. Okay, coming to the for each, it will iterate iterate over the list of results. It will try to print or to return or anything Okay, and coming to the reduce method, it will reduce a list of results into a single value. Okay, into a single value. Okay, so these are the three different terminal operations that we have in Java: a collect method, for each method, and reduce method. Is this clear, guys? Three terminal operations: collect, for each, reduce. Is that okay? Guys, respond. Collect method, for each method, reduce method. Did you find any differences between these three? These three are a very different methods. Okay, collect will make a list of results, and for each is used to iterate the list of results, and the reduce method is used to, okay, so reduce the results of a string into a single value. Okay, so these are the three types of, okay, terminal operations. Okay, terminal operations marks. Okay, terminal operations is nothing but the ending of the stream. Okay, you are ending a stream. Is this okay? Three terminal operations.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So guys, if you are having any doubt, okay, please ask me, please inform me. Okay, I will repeat it. Okay, I'll explain it in a different way. I'll try to explain it in a different way. Okay, so just go through the Stream API content. If you are having any doubt in the stream or in the methods, okay, just ask me, because now I am going to write a programs. Just read the content. Just go through the content. If you are having any doubt or any confusion, just let me know.
Sir, please give an example of terminal operations.
Terminal operations, okay. Mm, let's go with the collect. Okay, so in the map pattern, okay, so you are multiplying the every element. Okay, with some 5. Here we are adding, we are incrementing the every element of the array list, and we are creating as a new list, right? Here we are creating the new list. So to create this particular list, you have to use the collect method. Okay, if you want to create a new list of the results, okay, if you want to create a new list of results, then we have to use the collect method. Here we are creating the, okay, new list, that means a array list 2, okay, by incrementing the every value of the array list 1. Okay, by incrementing the every value of array list 1, so that, okay, here you have to use the collect method.
What will be its syntax?
We'll get to know. we will know the syntax. Just understand the theory. Okay. So coming to the this for each, see, this array list 2 is a new list created by collect. This array list 2 is the new list created by the collector. Okay, so here coming to the for each method. Okay, here coming to the for each method. Okay, you want to do same operation. You want to increment the every element of the array list 2 with 1. Okay, you are incrementing the array list elements of the array list 1. Okay, but here you don't want to create a new list. Okay, if you don't want to create a new list, okay, I want to print I want to print the results, that's it. Okay, I directly print the results in the CMD as 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, so for each method, this for each method, okay, is directly printing the values. Okay, but in the collect method you are creating a new list of results. Okay, but here in the for each you are not having the any new list, you are directly printing the values. Okay, so this is the difference between array list, collect and for each. Okay, so collect and for each, the difference between collect and for each is, okay, collect will collect the element and will make it as a list and it will return to us. But coming to the for each, okay, here we are not having any new list. Okay, for each not creating any new list for us, just it is printing the results of the operation that created in the second line of the code. Okay, printing the results, okay, by using for each. After performing the increment, we are directly printing the results by using the for each. Okay, it will iterate the results. Okay, so coming to the reduce method, this is a somewhat new method. Okay, so you are having the same operation. Okay, you are incrementing the each element of the array list 1 with 1. Okay, now you don't want to print the all the results, you don't want to print the every result. Okay, you don't want to create a new element. Here you can do one thing, you can print the sum of the results. Okay, you can print the sum of the result. Okay, so I will take one variable as a result. Okay, so here I can add the results 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, so now you can print the result variable directly. Okay, so here you are you are reducing the results into a single value. Okay, you are reducing the result into a single value. Okay, the sum of the results of the second operation will be the only one variable now. Okay, so this is how, okay, like if you want to, okay, print the sum of even numbers from 1 to 100. If you want to print the sum of even numbers from 1 to 100, you can print the sum by using the reduce method. You can multiply by them by using the reduce method. Okay, so reduce method will make, okay, single value from the given list of results. It will reduce the number of results into a single value. Here we are we are no decrease, we are reducing the value into a single value. Okay, so this is the reduce method. Okay, see, there is a differences between the three terminal operations. Collect will create a new array list. Okay, it will create a new list. Okay, by collecting the elements, by collecting the results. And coming to the for each will print. Okay, for each directly prints the values without creating any list. Coming to the reduce, okay, reduce will collect the results and make it as a single value. Okay, clear, ma? Ashutosh, did you find the differences? Did you understand the differences between these three terminal operations?
Yes, sir, understood.
Okay, so let's write a syntax. Let's understand the syntax of these things. Okay, cool. Wait, even open Spring Tool Suite. Spring Tool Suite 4 by VMware. Hmm. String 1. Okay, so we have a one Java class, one new Java file. Okay, see here we want to perform some task. Okay. Mm, okay, so I will have a one array list. Okay, let's create a one array list. And okay, so you will have a one array list. Okay, so you have to create new array list by multiplying multiplying each element each element of first array list each element of first array list with 10. Okay, by multiplying each element of the first array list with 10. Okay, so here we have to do two operations, right? We have to do two operations. Okay, so can you suggest me the methods to complete this program? What are the different methods I can use to complete this?
Map and collect
The map.
Yes, very good. Map
and
and
collect.
yes, the terminal operation collect, because we need to create a new array list. We are creating a new array list, right? So that you have to use the collect and map here. Okay, so let's write some code. I'm creating a new array list. Integer al equal to new array list of integers. We need to import this array list from utility package. Okay, we imported that. Now, okay, now let's have some values. Give me some values now. Array list dot add 5. Okay. Al dot add 6. Al dot add somewhat 15. Some random values. Okay. L dot add 7. L dot add 17. Okay, to assume I'm having a values like this. Okay, so I'm having a values like this. So okay, generally Okay, generally if you want to perform this operation, okay, by using normally, okay, assume you don't know about the stream API, okay, you don't know about the stream API, but still you want to complete this program, okay, so you want to write a program for this question, okay, without using the stream API, okay, because you don't know like what is the stream API, okay, so let's write a code in this type of case, okay. See, here we need to create a new list, right? So create a new list, here a list, or you can create a normal list as well. Two equal to new array list. Here, new array list. Okay. So here you have to, I mean, you want to store the results of, okay, each element which is multiplied with the 10. Okay, so here we need to iterate the first array list, right? So that we have to write a one basic for loop. Okay, we have to write a one basic for loop. So here I'm writing int I equal to 1, I less than al dot size. Okay, array list dot size I plus plus. Yeah, I plus plus. So within the for loop, okay, I can write one particular statement. Okay, we want to add the multiplication of, okay, each element of the first array list, right? So here I can add al2 dot, we can add, okay. So here we need to write a multiplication, okay, which is al dot get element of I, okay, and it is multiplied by the 10, multiplied by the 10. Okay, so now you can have, okay, multiples of the 10 from the first array list. Okay, now we can print the array list too. Actually we have to write this type of logic if you don't know the, okay, the basic, the stream API, if you don't know the stream API. Okay, let's print the value. Okay, we are okay, sorry, here we have to write here I equal to 0, right? I equal to 0 only, because everything will start from mm, less than al dot size na, right, less than or equal to. See, actually we are having 5, 6, 15, 7 and 17 in the first array list. In the second array list now we are having 50, 60, 150, 70, 170, because we are multiplying the each element of the array list with 10. Okay, this is the basic program that you can write without using the stream API. Okay, but we are very, we are a software developers, okay, we know complete Java, so we don't want to write these operations, okay, so we want to create something interesting, we want to reduce the number of lines of code, okay, so these are the very complex things, I don't want to mention them. Okay, now we can use the stream API. Okay, see, so first let's create a one simple, okay, list. Let's create a one simple list. I am creating one simple list, integer, okay, al2 is a new list, okay. So let's import the list from the utility package. Now we want to, okay, perform some operations on the new array list, right? So we want to perform stream operations on the new array list. So al dot stream, okay, al dot stream. So here you want to perform something, okay, so we have to use map and collector, right? You only said that, okay, we have to use map and collector. So map, okay, map, okay, here we need to iterate every element of the first array list, and we need to multiply with 10. Okay, so I'm assuming one, I'm assuming the dummy variable as a I, and you need to multiply I with a 10, so I multiplied by 10. Okay, we are multiplying it. Okay, now we need to collect the result, as now we need to collect the result as okay one list, right? So collect, okay. So here we need to make them as a new list. So here you can write one thing, collectors dot to list method. So we have a to list method, collectors dot to. Okay, now we have a okay elements. Now you can easily print them. Okay, so just print al2. We are doing the same thing. Okay, so here I created new lines to understand. Okay, otherwise you can write it in a one line only. There is no issue in writing the two lines or in one line. Okay, anything you can write. Okay, see, let's print the result. See, we are having same thing. See, we are not using any for loop. We are not iterating the elements. Okay, we are not updating. We are not using any get method, set method. We are not doing those things. But still, we are having a new list. Okay, this is the power of Stream API. Okay, guys, is this clear? Boys and girls, am I clear? It's
Can you
clear.
explain the code once again, please?
Okay, so I'm removing every line of the code. Okay, see, just go to the problem. Hmm? So in the problem, we want to create a new list. Okay, we want to create a new list. So here I'm creating a new list. Is it okay? Is this clear now?
So we
Okay.
don't have to give any type of list. Only list is okay.
Yeah, list is okay. It will create a some list.
Sir, if I want to create array
Yeah,
list,
here, yeah, very good. So here actually we are using the collect method, no? We are using the collect method. This collect will create either a list interface or a set interface. Okay, so this collect will create either a list interface or it will create a set interface. That's it. Okay, it cannot create a array list, it cannot create a linked list directly. Okay, so it will create a list interface or it will create a set interface. So that's why we have to create a list. So here list is a not a class, list is a interface. But here array list is a special class. Okay, there is a difference between list and a class. Okay, so that's why I'm creating a list. Okay, list is also very similar to list as well, also having similar methods like array list and a linked list. You can perform all the operations on the list as well. Okay, everything is same. There is no difference between the array list and the this list. Array list is a class, but this is an interface. That's it. Okay, when you are using the collect method, it will create a either list interface or a set interface. Okay, so that's why I'm creating the list. Okay, see, now we want to perform. Okay, what we want to perform? See, we want to multiply each element of the first array list with 10, right? So we have to take every element of the first array list. So that's why, okay, I'm writing the first array list dot. We are applying the stream operations. So dot stream. Okay, this is the method. Okay, al dot stream. Now, okay, so as per our knowledge, as per our previous discussion, we need to use the map method because we want to perform it, we want to apply one function. Okay, we want to apply one function on the every element of the first array list, every element of the list interface, right? So that's why, okay, I'm using the map method, map. Okay. So here in the map, we have to pass one dummy variable to iterate the elements. So here I want to pass x as a dummy variable, and we need to multiply this x with 10. We want to multiply x with the 10. Okay, after performing the function, after performing the some function, we need to create a new list, right? So collect will, collect is the method which will take all the results as a, it will collect all the results and it will make it as a one new list. So here I'm using collection method, collect. Here we are storing as a list interface. Okay, we are using a list interface here. So here you have to create this list interface as collectors. Okay, will a collectors dot to list method. See, okay, here we have a to list method only. Okay, either to list or to map or to set. Okay, but you are not having any classes here. These are the interfaces. Okay, see, to list. See, you can see the collector interface. Okay, click on the collectors. Okay, this collectors, okay, see, it has set method. Okay, it has a set, or it has a some list. Okay, it will create a new list or new map. We can search for the list here. See, collectors, okay, has a new list. Okay, so you can create a new list by mentioning the to list method. By mentioning the to list method, you can see the implementation of the collector class. Okay, if you want to create a set, we will have a new set. Okay, see, we are having a method called toSet method. Okay, toSet method. If you want to create as a map, okay, you can have a one particular thing. Okay, map manager. Okay, so this particular collector class has, okay, only either toSet method or toList method or a mapper. Okay, so we don't want to create any mapper here. We need either a list interface or a set interface, because list and set are very similar in structure. Different thing. Map has a values like a key value space, right? So we cannot create a keys here. So that's why either you can create a list or you can create a set interface. That's it. Okay, see, we are creating the list now. Now you can print the list happily. System dot out dot println AL2. Okay, see, we are having the result. Okay, isn't it clear, ma? Isn't it easy? It's very easy. Guys, any confusion now? Astosh, yes.
Sir, what if we want to perform this operation on selected elements?
Then you can perform on the filter, na?
Okay, after performing filter
Applying the
operation, we
filter.
have to. Okay.
Filter will select only some certain elements based on a condition. You have to pass the condition. Okay.
So there's also a confusion.
Okay.
Go
I
to
mean, where?
Spring Boot, Spring Tool, sorry.
Spring Tool Suite.
Okay.
Hmm.
If I want to perform this operation on 5s, 15, and 17 after leaving second
Okay.
element in the between,
Hmm.
then how can we filter that?
Okay. Let's filter something. Okay. So filter um, X. Okay. So which is greater than 10. Okay. So it are greater than 10. Now you can see. Now you are having only 115 also. First we are filtering the elements and we are performing the operation.
Sir, I want to filter 5 also. Just as like if we use for loop, then we can print it as I plus 2, as we do I
Hmm.
plus plus for every to iterate every variable. But
Hmm.
I want to give the gap of one variable. as 5 after 15,
Okay.
15 after 5, and 17 after 15. I don't want to add
Okay.
6 and 7.
Okay.
So what can I do
In
here?
that case, uh, okay, we want to leave one element. We want to perform one element. Uh, uh, okay, so here, so we can have a iterate method. Okay, so we have a iterate, something like iterate. Okay, so I can explain it then. Okay, so after completion of
Okay,
these
sir.
things, okay, I'll explain you how to create a loop. Okay, how to create a loop like a structure
Okay,
by
sir.
using streams. Okay, so we have a one method called stream dot iterate. Okay, there you can iterate the values. Okay, so then I'll explain it later. Hmm?
Yes, sir.
Hmm. Okay, so guys, is this clear for everyone? Map method and collect method. Just don't discuss filter here. Just I'm discussing map and collect. We observe the things. Any doubt on the code? Anybody? Okay. Shall I write something else? Okay. So let's understand the importance of for each method. Okay. We have a second terminal method which is a for each. Right? So we have a second element rather than for each second method in the terminal operations. Now actually I'm creating a new list here. Okay, and we are printing the new list values here. Okay, so we are wasting the memory unnecessarily. We are just printing the elements. Okay, so here you can avoid, you can avoid in creating the a new list, and you can avoid this, okay, by writing one line of code here. Okay, so just remove the list interface. We don't need this, and we don't need to print this output also. We want to print the output directly. Okay, see, now okay, here we are not creating any list, right? So you can remove this collect method also. You can remove this collect method also. Now, okay, so after getting the values, after getting the map function, okay, I want to print the values, right? So here we can use a for each method. Okay, so for each, every x will print a new printer. Okay, you can print the x value. Let's check. Okay, see, we are getting the same output. We are getting the same values. Okay, so within one line we are performing the operation and we are printing the values. Performing the one particular function on the array one, and we are printing the values here. Okay, we are getting the same values: 50, 60, 150, 70, 170. Isn't it clear, ma? Guys, any doubt in this program, in this code now? Anybody? Hey, why are so silent, ma? We are not getting my points, guys. Just tell me, are you getting my points or not? What happened? Nishant, are you there, Nishant? Nishant, are you clear? Okay. What about Sandeep, Ankit, Astesh, Gunjan?
Understood, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Clear with that.
So got it.
Okay. What about Ketan? Ketan,
Yes,
Divya,
sir.
Prashant.
Yes, sir. Clear.
Okay. Indu, Renu,
Clear, sir.
Kushbu. Okay, okay, very good. Okay, so see, actually, I mean, when we are discussing the okay, lambda expressions, I told you about okay method reference. Did you remember the method reference? Method reference. We can print the elements without mentioning the system.out.println. I told you, no? So here, actually, we are having the for each method. In the for each, we are passing the x as a reference variable. X is a dummy variable here. Okay. So here, I don't want to use the x also. Okay. I don't want to waste my memory. Okay, for a dummy variable. So we can make it more simple. Okay. So just remove the statement in the for each. Just remove. Okay, now you can use okay println method directly. Println method. So where this println method is located? Println method is located in system class. Okay, system class, and we have a out as an object of system out, and we have to pass the reference of system.out to the println method. That's it. Okay, now we are not using any x, we are not using any lambda expressions or in the for each. Now you can directly print the values. See, we are directly printing the values here. Okay, so this is more simple than in the previous. This is a method reference. This is also a new feature, method reference, without passing any okay extra variable. Without wasting the memory for the dummy variable, we can print the elements. Okay, this is called as a method reference. This is also a new feature in Java. This method reference I think introduced in Java 9th version onwards. I think so. Okay, so you can pass any method I think. So in your C language you have a something like call by value, call by reference, nah? So now it is a call by method. We are referencing a one method, so it is a call by method. Okay, we can call it as a call by method interface. Okay, guys, is this clear? The method reference.
Yes, sir.
Do you
So
need any
if we
example
can,
for method reference? Yes.
so if we can import this system class in library, then
Hmm.
we don't have to write it in that
Sorry.
method.
Sandeep, please repeat, na?
So if we can import the system class in the library,
Hmm.
then we don't
Okay,
have to
okay,
write in the for each.
okay, okay. I got it. Got it. So import static java dot lang dot system. That's what you're asking, right?
Yes, sir.
I don't know. Let's try. Let's try. So here, I think we don't want to mention this out system also. Now we can directly use the out dot out column printed. You have to refer one thing out. I think it will print this same thing. See, we can decrease the. I mean, another thing that how beautiful it is. Isn't it? It's more clear. I mean, more cool, no? If anybody
Yes,
okay knows, I mean, I think I mean if you are having any friend, no, if you are having any friend okay who knows Java, okay, but who are not familiar with our classes, you can ask him what is this. Okay, definitely they are confused because in our academics we won't get this much of stuff, this type of stuff. This is a real time stuff. I mean, we can use these things in our real time. When you are a real time Java developer, no, so you can use these type of things. These are the cool features of Java, isn't it? Huh? So we can write these things. I mean, we can no, yeah. This is the fun coding. We can decrease the number of lines. We can decrease the number of operations. So when we are, when we are learning Java, I mean, when you are in a core Java, I mean, I think with the first 10 days of Java, we are writing 100 lines of code and 50 lines of code. So we are doing, okay, so many for loops. We are writing so many for loops to print somewhat a big result. But we are doing the same thing in one line now. Actually, we need a, okay, one for loop. Okay, within the brackets, we have to use get method, we have to use the add method. Okay, so I mean when you are writing the first program here today, okay, we are doing that stuff only, na? So both are equal. We are doing, see, we are using just, I think four keywords, four or five keywords. Stream is a keyword, map for each, and println, and that's it. We are using four keywords. We are doing the same stuff in the four keywords within a one line. Okay, so yeah, very good, Sandeep. Thank you for suggesting system also. You can remove the system also by importing the system. That's nice. Good. Okay, guys. So this is why Java is so popular. You know, Python didn't have a features like this. I accept it. Okay, Python has a more advanced features, but Python doesn't have any features like this. Okay, you can work on Python if you are familiar, if you want to improve your career in a research, like you want to improve your career in a big data, artificial intelligence, machine learning kind of things. But if you want to be a full stack developer, okay, Java is the only technology to succeed in the full stack development. That's why most of the government projects, I know 99% of government projects is working on the Java only. And like coming to the Capgemini, like assume Capgemini is having, okay, 100 projects. Okay, Capgemini will dealing 100 projects in a year. Okay, then in the 100 projects, okay, so 10 pro I mean at least 90 projects, at least 90 projects will be on Java. Okay, so in a company there is only very few people who are working on the development side, right? So there are the different people, like associate testers, DevOps engineer. Okay, there is a big data engineer, there is a system engineer who supports all the data, database engineer. Okay, those are the different things. But only there is a very few people who are a developers, who are a real developers of application. If you want to develop an application, you have to know these type of things. So trust me, guys, in next 20 years, okay, there is nobody, okay, can beat Java. Nobody can beat Java in next 20 years also. There is, I'm hearing from last 3 to 4 years, Java is vanishing, but no, nowhere. Every company is working with Java, every company is using Java, but where is vanishing? There is no vanishing point for Java. Java is so powerful in nowadays. Okay, so please work on the updations. Yes, Sandeep.
So, I just wanted to know what should be the skills for this, uh, along with Java, like Oops and
Full
Spring Boot.
stack. You are asking me for full stack.
Yes, sir.
Okay. See, full stack developer is nothing but the person who can handle the both the front end and back end and testing also. Okay. Here in our course, we are dealing with complete. Full stack development course. We are not using any back end, or we are not only in any front end. We are using complete. This course is a complete full stack development course. So coming to the front end, so okay, so there is a concept called front end. Okay, we have a back end, and we have a database, and we have a testing. Okay, there is a four pages in the application designing, right? So we have Angular as a front end, Angular, and we have, okay, Java Spring Boot, Java as a backend, Spring Boot and Hibernate as a backend, and the database we are using MySQL database, and for testing we are using JUnit testing. That is a unit testing basically. We are using JUnit. So now, okay, after completion of this course, you can call yourself as a full stack developer only. Okay, this is a
So
full stack developer.
we are going to learn all of these things.
Yeah, you are going to learn. Definitely. So before attending Capgemini interview, we need to crack one exam. I already told you about the exam, which is an interim exam. For interim assessment, they will ask you about the questions till advanced Java. Okay, core Java. Okay, which is our regular Java that we are discussed. I mean, 15 days back. Okay, core Java and collection packages, collections, ADBC, MySQL, JUnit. Then they are going to ask these type of, I mean, questions on these technologies. Okay, we completed Java and Java collections. Okay, after completion of Steam API, we can say we completed the collection also. And from tomorrow class, okay, we are going to start with MySQL. After working on the MySQL, we can start with JDBC. After completion of JDBC, we can start JUnit. In the meanwhile, we completed the Java 8 features also, Java 8 features and 9 features also. Okay,
Sir, all
so
calls are, sir, all questions are objective.
yes, all questions are objective.
Given the 2 or 3 options.
Yeah, four options at least. Okay, guys. So you can call yourself as a full stack developer after completion of the course. After, I mean, so when you are completing the course, you can develop a one project, right? You are going to develop actually two projects now. So one project is completely based on the back end. Okay, that means this project has Hibernate, Hibernate and SQL. Okay, I mean JDBC, I can say the first project, and the second project is going to have Angular with Spring Boot. Okay, you can design front end and you can design back end, and here we are teaching you how to connect front end and back end, how to connect a Angular project with Spring Boot as well. That means I mean in Angular we have a concept called services. Okay, so we can assume, I mean we can work on the services as well. Okay, and I will teach you if permits us. Okay, I will teach you how to host a Angular project also. Okay, if you want to host an Angular project, okay, so I'll teach you the Angular project, how to install Angular. Yes, Yogesh, we can perform testing as well. After learning JDBC, we are going with testing only. JUnit, we have to complete JUnit before learning Hibernate. Don't worry, I'm the only one who will going to teach those things also. Okay, yes, Sandeep.
So, just in a case if we miss this exam,
Hmm.
so is there any?
Yeah, I understand your doubt. If you
Yes,
failed in this exam, interim assessment exam, still you can continue with the course.
yes,
Still
sir.
you can learn the course, but you are not eligible for the Capgemini placement. That's it.
So there would be no other exams or any placement.
I mean, actually, we are trying to get Accenture also in the program. Where I mean, they are discussing with Accenture. Discussions are going on, and so recently I got one mail from placement officer. Okay, see, I am having 5 companies now. My students having 5 companies, which is a JD. I mean, present software solutions. Okay, they are asking Java only. Okay, so and Signways Technologies. Okay, they are also asking Java. Okay, they are okay giving development positions. They are having actually 34 positions. Okay, so and this is G7CR Technologies. I think most of the companies from the Bangalore is going to attend with us. Okay. Yes, this is a different thing. I think this is a technical support voice process. We don't need this. We have number of opportunities, man. We have number of opportunities. Okay, there is an
So
opening from HP also.
So we don't need to fear about this.
No. So actually, you have to concentrate on the Capgemini because Capgemini offering you as a Java developer. These things are different.
Yes, sir.
See, I mean, there is opening for a voice process. What is the purpose of learning the full stack developer and attending the voice process, interview?
No, so actually, I didn't mean like I mean like we don't have to fear about the we will get job or not. Like
See, no. So, see, if you complete this particular course by 100% ethics, if you give 100% in this course, definitely you will get a job in a one great MNC
yes,
because you have a knowledge, man.
yes,
Definitely you will going to crack it. There is no fear of about getting placement.
okay. Thank you,
But
sir.
I am suggesting Capgemini because Capgemini has a lot of openings for Java developers. See, if you can work for Java developer for 2 years, okay. So in first 2 years you can work for a around 4 lakhs or 5 lakhs. Okay, after working for the 2 years, you will get a 100% hike for sure. You can apply for the 10 lakhs package if you are having a experience in 2 years for Java. Java guys has a very good package if you have a experience. See, if you are having additional experience with, if you know DevOps also, okay, if you know DevOps along with this full stack, then you will get a minimum of 7 lakhs as a fresher only. Minimum you can demand if you know DevOps along with the full stack. DevOps is nothing but a security mechanism, providing the security mechanism for the application development. That means DevOps consists of Linux and AWS also. So if you know DevOps now, that will be more. There is a more opportunities for you. Okay, so better to build a portfolio, man. Don't fear about the placement. Definitely, you have a stamina to crack. I know you will. And I will there. Okay, if you are having any assistance in this. Sir, I gave interview in the prison center. Okay. Oh, nice, Nishan. What is a package, Nishan? I don't know. Prison softwares. Where is this prison? Okay. Here they are offering 4.6. Very good. Did you crack it? Uh-huh. Okay. Hmm. Yeah, nice man. Seven is a very good. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. So anybody, knows JavaScript here? Anybody having knowledge in JavaScript, guys? JavaScript, not on Java. Suraj, mute. Do you have any doubts, Suraj?
No, sir.
Okay, mute. So if you are having any knowledge on JavaScript, okay, that will be the additional advantage. Okay, after completion of the Spring Boot, we are going to start Angular, na? So before learning Angular, we have to learn JavaScript and TypeScript for sure. Okay, so I will teach JavaScript for 1 day or 2 days. Okay, don't worry. Okay, after completion of Spring Boot, I will teach JavaScript. Okay, there you can learn the things. Okay, JavaScript has also, lot of demand in these days. Angular, React, Node.js, Deno.js, these are the frameworks of JavaScript, right? This Spring Boot and Spring Hibernate, these are the frameworks of Java, and frameworks of JavaScript has also a lot of marketing nowadays. You can search for the React developer in LinkedIn. Okay, you will get a number of opportunities. React developer, Angular developer, Spring Boot developer. These are the top frameworks in the world. Not only this year, from the last 5 years, I can say. and these will be the frameworks for the top for next 10 years also. These are the beast technologies. Okay, so I'm over to somewhere from the class. Sorry? Code tiering. Code tiering. I didn't heard about that. Okay, let me do it. Code tiering, Nishan? Code tiering. I didn't hear anywhere. Nishan, I don't know. I think it is maybe the testing. It is part of maybe part of testing. Hmm. Sorry? Okay. Sorry, I don't know about this. I didn't hear about this anywhere. Code tiering.
Sir, if you know any website for the
Hmm.
practicing for SCGP question for advanced
Okay.
Java.
Sand Foundry. Sand Foundry is a question. Sand Foundry has a lot of question. I'm also searching in Sand Foundry only. I'm giving the questions for every day. I'm giving the questions in the Sand Foundry only. Some questions I copy paste from the Sand Foundry, and some questions I took from the SCJP question bank, and some questions from my own. SCJP, I mean, Sand Foundry is one of the best website for practicing SCJP questions. Here you can go with the concept-wise questions. See,
Sir, all things are available for database and other.
yeah, you can go. Okay, you can go with Sand Foundry. Okay, so I mean, let's ping in the WhatsApp. I will send this in WhatsApp group. Okay,
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Sand Foundry is the best website. Sand Foundry. Okay, so I mean, we are moving to somewhere. Where are we? We are discussing, yes, map. Okay, now let's discuss the filter concept. Okay, so I already told you filter is applied on every element of array list or any list. Okay, so it will give you only the elements who are satisfied with the condition. Now see, we can check. Okay, here we have a array list, right? So in the array list I want to print the elements who are the divisibles of 5, so I can apply filter here. Filter. Okay, so we have to give one dummy variable. So here we can filter the elements by using some condition. I percentage 5 equal to 0. Okay, now we can have the we can print the elements who are completely divisible with 5. Okay, see, now you can have two numbers which is 5 and 15. See, we are having 5 and 15. Okay, these are the good things, and we can apply these collection concepts. We can apply these collection concepts on, I mean, sorry, these stream API on the collections as well. Okay, so let's create a one simple map, which is having laptops which are having a laptops as a prices or something. Okay, we can sort the laptops by prices, we can sort the elements. Okay, assume you are having a one database where different types of laptop is stored in your database. Okay, so you have a one laptop showroom company. Okay, so the customer is asking you to give the laptops uh, where the price is greater than 50,000, where the price is greater than 50,000. So you need to print those laptops only. Okay, you have to get the laptops whose price is having more than 50,000. Okay, you can create like that. We can create like that. Okay, so yeah, after coming from the break, we can have a discussion on collections along with the stream API. Okay, so yeah, so we have to discuss the other things which are available in this, terminal and intermediate operations. Okay, so this is a filter now. So if you want to sort the elements, you can use the sorted method. Okay, sorted. Okay, see, so the elements are sorted by using one condition. Okay, we sorted the elements and we are printing the elements in a single line only. This is the use of sorted method. Okay, and here, okay, so you want to perform one thing. Okay, so you want to you want to print the sum of the elements. Okay, you want to print the sum of the elements who are greater than 6. Okay, in the array list you want to print the sum of elements, okay, who are greater than 6. Okay, so in this program, okay, what type of methods you are going to use, ma? You want to print the sum of the elements who are greater than 6. Okay, so in this program, which methods are going to use?
Filter,
Filter and
Map.
map.
map. Why?
No, no, no. Map.
A program, to print sum of all the numbers who are greater than 6. Okay, I want to print the sum of all the numbers who are greater than 6. So suggest me the methods, stream methods to print
Uh,
these programs.
Collect.
Collect. Collect will create a one new new list, no? So what is the purpose of using
Filter
collect?
and for each.
For each.
For each will print the elements, na? So filter is okay.
Filter
First
and
one is
reduce.
okay. Yeah. So if you use for each, na, it will print every number. What is the purpose of printing the number? We need a sum. So you can print the element. You can make the result of the filter with a single value by using the reduce. We are having a reduce, no? Reduce, reduce a list of results into a single value. So you can reduce it. You can reduce the number of numbers who are greater than 16 into a single value by adding them. See, let's write a program for this. Okay, see, we are having a stream. In the stream we are filtering the elements. Okay, filter I. Okay, filter I who are greater than 6. Okay, we had a method, we write a one filter here. Okay, now here, okay, you can use the reduce method. Okay, reduce method, first we need to make it as a 0, then we need to read two values I comma j, and you can print the sum by using the I plus j, okay. So and we have to store this result of the sum na. So int res equal to result. You see, we are making the result into a single variable and with a semicolon. Okay, now you can print the value out dot println result. Okay, so what is the sum of the numbers who are greater than 16? So 15 plus 7 plus 17. What is the sum? So 20, 20, 22, 22, and something 30, 39. Huh? See, I'm very bad at mathematics. See, we had 39. We are printing the sum of the numbers who are greater than 6. Okay, by using this thing. Okay, what happen if I write equal to here? Can you guess the result, ma? Now, what will be the result here?
So 45.
45 for sure, because it will take 6 also. 13 plus 39 plus 6, which is a 45. Okay, so you can write a programs like this. Isn't it clear? So we used 3 intermediate operations, which is map, filter, sorted, and we applied for each reduce and collect also. 6 method has a 6 different use cases. Isn't it clear, guys?
Yes, sir, clear.
What about others? Guys, is everyone clear with the Stream API?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
sir.
Okay, that's a cool. Okay, so I have to say I changed the way I am explaining the Stream API. Then students are getting clear. Okay, I'm going to follow this approach for Stream. Okay, thank you. Thank you for suggesting me the new approach of teaching. Yeah. Okay, so let's have a quick break for 15 minutes. After coming from the break, okay, we have some other methods in the Stream API. Okay, we have a predicate and we have a stream iterations, predications, and we can apply collections on the streams as well. Okay, after coming from the break, we can have a more discussion. Okay, I think at 1:30 I can wind up the session. I'll give you the programs today. I'll give you the 3 programs. Okay, you have to complete the 3 programs by the end of the day. Is that okay? I'm not
Yes,
going
sir.
to give the time in the today's class because we are having one flow, right? I don't want to interrupt the flow. From tomorrow onwards, we can work on the different thing. And tomorrow, I mean, for tomorrow class, okay, please join through the laptops. Okay, so I will try to install MySQL Workbench in your laptops. Okay, so I'm already having MySQL Workbench in my laptop now, so I'll try to install in your laptop. You can share your screen. You can download the MySQL Workbench. I'll guide you to install the MySQL Workbench to work with SQL. If you are having Oracle, no, so I don't want to use Oracle as my database. Okay, I am very good fan of MySQL because it is a more lightweight and I like the interface of the MySQL. I don't like the interface of Oracle. So please uninstall Oracle. Okay, please uninstall Oracle from your computer. You have to install MySQL Workbench and install manually. Okay, while you installing the MySQL, na, so don't run your MySQL automatically. So try to give the option as a manual while running, because if you run the MySQL automatically, no, your laptop is going to die because it is a very heavy. We are going to install server. We are going to install some some uh, connectors. We are going to install Workbench. We are going to install, the command prompt also for SQL. So we are going to use so many applications in the MySQL. So don't run it as a automatically. Run it as a manually. Okay, so don't worry, I'll try to install in your laptops. Okay, if you are having Oracle in your laptops now, please uninstall the Oracle. Okay, we can use MySQL for the database. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
MySQL is more simpler, I think
Yes,
so.
sir.
That. Hmm? Okay, let's take a break for 15 minutes. It's 11:55, and please come back at 12:10. Okay, bye. Okay, we discussed about all these things, right? So now let's work with collections along with it. Okay, we had discussed collection, like, We created a different array list based on the, okay, we created a models like laptop, mobile, bike, car. We created a different models and we added different products into the collections, right? So based on that particular syntax, okay, now we can work with the stream API as well. Okay, we can apply stream API for the I mean, like, to get the mobiles which is higher than 30,000, or laptops, we can print the laptops which are greater than 45,000. Okay, we can create a different types of filters on the collections. Okay, see, mm, so first let's create a model. Okay, one model as, which one, laptop or the mobiles or something. Suggest me one model, anything, automobiles, electronics, students. Just suggest me some collection now. Which one? Mobiles, laptops, cars, bikes, something like that. Mm,
Some mobile.
mobiles or laptops. Mobiles or laptops. Or Nishan saying laptops, Sandeep saying mobiles.
So we can go to electronics.
Okay, electronics. Let's name it as a electronic. Either we can, I mean, add electronic, like, Okay, better go with electronic. That's a nice idea. Okay, so we can create a one model called electronics. Okay, so here in the electronics, okay, we can create some, some instance variables like, EID, electronic ID, and e name. Okay, electronic name, and company, electronic item company, and price, electronic price. Okay, um, build model. Okay, build model something. I mean, build model year 2015, 16, so just like that. Okay, so we can create a one model with these elements. Okay, after creating the model, we can add a different electronic gadgets. Okay, we can add a different electronic gadget into one list. Okay, we can take one list interface. In the list interface, we can pass them. Okay, after adding the gadgets into the list interface, okay, now you can apply stream API on the list. You can apply a stream API on the list. Okay, to get, okay, so different electronics whose price, okay, you can get a different electronics whose price is greater than 30,000. Okay, you can get the different elements, like you can get the mobiles, maybe you can get the cameras, you will get some, some laptops as well. Okay, so we can add the things like this, and we can filter the elements based on the, okay, these things. After filtering, you can print the elements. You can print the elements or electronics. You can print the electronics who are greater than 30,000. Okay, so in this we can use, okay, two stream API methods, one array list, and one normal model thing. Okay, so I mean, suggest me which type of methods of stream API I can use this in program. Which type of stream APIs, which methods we can use in this program? The,
Filter.
yes, the obviously the filter, the first one. Hmm. Second one, we need to
Map.
print the electronics. Hmm?
So map.
Map, why map?
We
For
just
each, we just want to print the elements, right? We can
For
use for
each.
each. Yes, use the for each after filtering the elements. The map is a different thing. You can use the map when you want to apply one particular function on the every element of the map. I mean, every element of the stream. That is a different thing. Here we can use for each to print the elements and filter to filter the elements on the price. Okay, so let's create a program for this. Okay, and so I will be giving this program for your lab task. Okay, so Let's create a new class called electronics. Electronics, and we don't need any main method. That is a model basically. Okay. So here, so here we can create some global variables int eid, okay, string e company, string e name, I mean int e price, and the int e year build model. Build. Okay, we can have an instance variables like this. Okay, to set the instance values we need a one constructor, right? So go to the source and click on the generate constructor using the fields and select all the elements and click on the generate. Okay, now one particular generate is, I mean, one constructor is generated. Okay, save this program. Okay, now we can create another electronic store. Okay, we need to create a store, right? So electronic store, electronic store, and we need a main method in the electronic store, and click on the main and click on the finish. Okay, this is the electronic store that we are having. Okay, now you can create a one array list. I mean, you can create a different types of models. Okay, based on the thing. Okay, so how to create a new electronics here? You can create a new electronics by creating the object for it, right? So electronics e1 equal to new electronics. Okay, so here we have to pass the different values. Okay, first the id is 101 is the id of the electronic. Then we need to pass the I mean, I forgot, we need to pass the company. Okay, electronic company, which is something one plus. Okay, and model. Okay, I can say the model as a 9RT. 9RT mobile. Okay, and the price of this thing is 45,000, and it is built in 2022. Okay, this is a one new gadget that we are going to add in the electronic store. Okay, let's copy the thing and paste it twice. Okay, now suggest me one thing, suggest me, another value. Now I can change the element into the 102. Okay, still I'm using OnePlus Y series TV. Y series TV, which is a 55,000. Okay, which is built in 2021. Okay, now the the object ID is G2. You can add an object like this. Okay, and E3. Now suggest me some new company. 103. Guys, suggest me some new company.
Samsung.
Samsung. Okay. Hmm. Samsung.
Galaxy.
Samsung Galaxy. I'm fan of S22 Ultra. Okay, is somewhat around 95,000. Hmm? Which will be in torn. I think it is also from 2021. Now let's create a new object. E4. Samsung. I think Samsung has also TVs, right? Samsung TV. Do you know what is the model of the TV that Samsung has? That's Samsung TV. I think OLED, right? Samsung has one OLED, which is 92,000. and which is from 2020 model, which is a 2020. Okay, now we can add any type of electronics, right? So here I can add some, 05. I can add a OnePlus Watch 2, and OnePlus Watch 1 only. So which is around 15,000. I got 20 in 2020. Okay, so we had some five electronics. Okay, we had a five electronics, and let's make this TV as a 25,000. Okay, now I want to add these electronics in a one array list. Okay, I am creating one array list. L equal to new array list. So which is expecting electronics. Electronics. Guys, so this from array list from utility package. Okay, isn't it clear, boys? Till now, is this clear for everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now let's add these elements down. Let's add electronics into the array list. Okay. E5 L dot add E4 L dot add E3 L dot add E2 L dot add E1. So we added them into the array list. Now we need to print the elements. Okay, now we need to print the value. Now we need to print the electronics whose value is less than 30,000. Whose value is less than 30,000. Okay, so here we can use al dot stream. Okay, we can apply stream here. Okay, so dot. So here we can apply for the filter. Okay, we can apply for the filter. Okay, see, I can pass product to it. Okay, product pro. Okay, so product dot e price, product dot e price, who is having less than 30,000. Okay, I want to print the products which are less than 30,000. Okay, now I can print them. I can print them by using for each. You can pass pro here. Okay, so don't use, okay, something, don't use directly. Okay, don't print directly with the product. Okay, don't use the method reference here. Here we want to print only the product name and price. Okay, product name and price, right? So here we can use some, lambda expression. Okay, in the system.out.println in println. Okay, here, okay, I can print e dot company product sorry pro dot e company. Okay, along with mobile, the thing e name, product name. Okay, with price. Okay, rupees. I want to print the price also. Product dot e price. Sorry, e price. Okay, now you can write like this. Okay, this is the for each, and we applied the filter also. Okay, now let's try to run this code. Run as a Java application, click OK. Now see, we are having OnePlus Watch and OnePlus Y series TV who are less than 30,000. Okay, we are using less than, na? So only these things in our store, only these things are lesser than 30,000 rupees. If you are having 30,000 rupees, you can get these things from our store. Okay, you can write a filters like this. Okay, isn't it beautiful, na? This is a very useful application, right? So you can create these types of applications. Okay, Is it clear for everyone? Is it clear? I added a products into the, I added a products into the, one array list, and I applied a stream API on the array list, and we are printing the values based on the one particular filter. Guys, is that okay? Is this clear? Any doubts or any
Yes,
confusion?
sir.
Okay. Can you create a program like this? This will be your lab program. Okay. You can create a program like this. Okay. So is everything clear about the Stream API till now? We discussed the three intermediate operations. We discussed the terminal operations, and we discussed the Stream API along with the collections. So you can create this type of real-time applications by using the collections along with the Stream API. Okay, those are very useful things. Okay, so these are the real-time coding practices. Okay, application development techniques. Okay, see, when we completed the core Java part, no, we are not going to see any logical thinking. Okay, so this is all. I mean, this type of things is known as the business programming. We are not doing any application. I mean, we are not doing any problem solving skills. We are not working on them since we completed the core Java part. Okay, when we are started with the oops concept, na, we left with the problem solving skills, right? So these are the application programming, business programming things. So you need to improve your business logic. These are the tools that you are going to use in the backend. So we have to understand this type of techniques and all. Okay, assume you are having these type of electronic gadgets in your database. Okay, you are getting the things from your database. Now you are going to filter your data. Okay, assume you are having thousands of products in your electronic store. You are filtering the data by using this thing. Okay, you can filter the data, na? Okay, yes. So you can work on these types of things. And we left with two more important concepts in the Stream API. One is stream iterate, and another one is stream predicate. Iterate and predicate. Okay, so those are also very useful to us. Okay, so please revise the content. If you are having any doubts till now, you can ask me. Otherwise, I can start with the stream iterate and stream. I forgot the name. Predicate. Stream iterate and stream predicate. If you are clear with these things, yes, Priyanshu.
Sir, can we have one example with map
Map.
in which we use map?
Okay. I mean, we discussed, no? I mean, in collections that you are asking.
No, sir. In simple program,
Okay.
simple array list.
Okay. Map. Okay. I'm thinking about the new example. Stream 2. Okay. Main method. So let's create a one simple list. Okay. A list of integers. Okay. Which is a LL. I'm creating a list array as a list. Here you can create any types of values. Okay. Mm, 22, 52, 26, 16, 4, 8, 9, 12. Okay, so and so. You have a one list like this. Import from the utility package. Okay. Now, okay. So you want to print something like, what can I do here? Uh, let's create something else. So make it as a zeros. 520, 265, 52, 47, 55, 91, 120. Assume you are having a numbers like this in your array list. Okay. Now you want to create a new array. Okay, now you want to create a new array. Okay, so the remainders of 10, I mean, the remainders of these numbers when you are uh, modulo using with the 10. Okay, so in this case, you can create a one new list. Okay, so I don't want to print new list. Okay, I will directly print the values. Okay, ll dot stream, ll dot stream. So here we are mapping the stream values, map I, I, a lambda expression. Okay, now you want to map every element of the array list, every element of the above list with 10. Okay, you want to performing modulo division operation, I percentage 10. Okay, now you want to store the result, I mean, now you want to print the result of the map. So that's why I am writing a for each here, for each. Okay, you can directly print the value. We can directly print the, okay, divisible or the I mean the reminders when we are the, I mean when you are modular division with 10. Okay, now print another Java application. Now we can have the output. See, so 20% is 10 0, I mean 520% is 10 0, 265% is 10 5, 1520% is 10 0. So and we have remaining numbers also here. Okay, 47 85. You can store the reminders of the numbers, I mean when we are modular division with 10. Okay, this is a very simple program to work with map. Is this okay?
Okay, sir.
Sure. Clear?
Okay, clear, sir.
You are applying every, I mean you are applying a one function on every element of the array. That's what we are doing here. Um, any messages? Yes, Sandeep. Okay. Tell me.
So there should be is there should be any sequence of like filter and map
There,
accordingly we should
there.
well can you go to this code.
Mm-hmm.
So here if we want to first filter then map,
Okay, you can.
so
So, I mean, what is the filter condition?
it should be more than 265 or 47.
Okay, so we want to, okay, print only the values who are more than 265 or 200. Okay,
Yes, sir.
I greater than 200. Okay, now you will get only 0 because 520 is greater than 265 200, and you will get a 5 because 265, and you will get a 0 again 1520, and yes, you will get a 3 values 0 5 0. See, our answer is 0 5 0. You can apply multiple conditions like this.
So we use filter or map first.
Hmm. Yeah, no matter, you can apply both. Okay, see, let's make something interesting here. Okay, 5 plus 10. Okay, so you are printing the elements who are less than 20 with 10. You are adding the 10 to the elements who are lesser than 200. Okay, now you will have 30 and 57, 95, 101, 136. Now we will get like this: 30 because 20 plus 10. Okay, then 47 plus 10 57, 85 plus 10 95, 91 plus 10 101, 126 plus 10 136. Okay, we are adding 10 to the elements who are lesser than 200. We can apply these types of conditions.
Oh, So it means if you use map first and then use filter, it will change the result.
Obviously, see, definitely you will get a different result. First, you are adding the 10 to the every element of the map, every element of the list, then you are filtering it. Okay, see, see, you are having 30, 57, 95, 101, 136. So first it adds 10 to the every element, then it is filtering.
Okay.
Like you can like you can work on it. You're getting some different. Okay.
Sir, if you want to perform two filters, like greater than 200 and less than something like
Mm,
520.
mm, okay. I think I didn't work on it. You can write maybe. Don't want to write any. Let's write another filter. Okay. Who are lesser than 520, or you can write something. Who are lesser than 600. Who are lesser than 600 and who is greater than 100. Here you have to pass another variable. Now you can write the two conditions.
So you forgot one.
Yeah. So we are printing the values who are greater than 100 and who are less than 600. Okay. You
Okay,
can
sir.
work on it. You can write conditions. Very nice. Any doubts, ma? Like this? Guys, anybody having any doubts about the collect? I mean, about the stream API? Clear for everyone, right?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry. So let's know about stream iterate method. Okay, we have a one special method which is a stream iterate. Here we have a reduce stream iterate. Stream iterate is a kind of is a loop. Is a loop. Okay. So if you want to iterate every element, if you want to write a for loop like no, so if you want to write for suppose you want to print all the even numbers, all the even numbers between 1 to 100, 1 to 100, okay, 1 to 100, okay, between, so you can use the stream iterator. So you can write this program, you can complete this program without using for loop also. Okay, so you can completely, you can avoid the looping structures. Okay, see, let's write this thing. Okay, let's write a program for, okay, print all the even numbers between 1 to 100, okay, without using the loop, without using looping structures like for, do, while. Okay, so let's write a program for this by using the stream iterator. Okay, see, I'm removing this. Okay, first we need to, okay, import stream iterate from the utility package. Okay, so import java dot utility dot stream. Okay, we need to use the stream. Okay, we are applying the stream here. Okay, now you can write stream dot iterate. Okay, stream dot iterate. So here we have to pass two things, ma. Okay, the starting point where you are starting the iteration. Okay, I am starting the iteration from one. Sorry, I'm starting the iteration from 1, and okay, I want to iterate every element with 1, right? So here you can write EL. EL is the element, okay, EL plus 1. Okay, this is our iteration condition. Okay, this is our iteration condition. Now you can filter the elements. Now you can filter every element by using, okay, filtering technique. See, EL, we need every element, okay, who is even number, right? So EL percentage 2 equal to 0, okay, whose number is completely divisible with 2. Okay, we are getting the numbers who are completely divisible with 2. Now you can write a one function, okay, which is a limit. Okay, how many numbers are to which statement you are writing. Okay, so I need, okay, I need 100 elements. Okay, I need till 100, write 100 here, and you can print the values for each. Okay, you can print the values for each. Okay, in the for each you can directly print the elements. Okay, system dot out println colon. I'm writing method reference. Okay. Sorry, here I use semicolon. No, not semicolon. Okay, see, we are iterating the every element. Okay, we are starting from 1 and we are adding 1 to the every element. Okay, and we are filtering the every element by based on even or not. And we need a limit till 100, and we are applying for each method to print the elements. Okay, now let's run this code. See, okay, you are getting till 200, you are getting 100 numbers. Okay, see here in the limit na, you have to, okay, you have to limit the values. Okay, here I want to print only the 50 values. Okay, I want to print only 50 values. Okay, so 50 values means 100 na, 300. Here you have to write number of iterations. Okay, so we need a 50 iterations in the output, so that's why I'm writing, okay, 50 here. We are getting every even number between 1 to 100. Okay, so you can write like this. Is this okay? So we are printing the numbers from 1 to 100, I mean the even number from 1 to 100 without using any variables. In single line of code we are getting the things. See, in the single line of code we are printing the, okay, the first 100 numbers, the first 100 even numbers in our program. Is this okay? Is this clear, ma? Stream dot
So,
iterate.
so actually that string dot iterate method I couldn't understand.
Sorry,
So can you please explain again?
again, huh? Okay.
Yes, sir.
See, I'm removing everything. Is this clear till now? Stream dot iterate. I'm starting the iteration from 1. Okay, I'm starting the iteration from 1, and I want to add 1 to the every iteration. Like first I need a 1. Okay, first I need a 1, then I need a 2. Okay, we are in, I mean we are adding, okay, ones, right? 5, 6, 7, 8 till 100.
So this is for iteration.
Yeah, this is ELE. Okay, this is okay. If you are confused, just write a I. Okay, I want to add 1 to the every iteration. In the first iteration, I want to work with a 1. In the second iteration, I want to add 1 to the 1. That is, it is an increment literally. Okay, it is a kind of increment, you can say. Otherwise, you can write a I plus plus here. Just write I plus plus. Okay, this is an increment, you can write like this. Okay, but I'm you writing like this, I plus 1. Okay, so here let's use the limit. Okay, so we want to, okay, perform 100 iterations. Okay, so that's why I'm writing 100, and we want to print, okay, only the even numbers, so we have to filter the elements here. So filter, okay, so how can you filter the even numbers? By, you can check the numbers who are completely divisible by 2, right? So I is the dummy variable which will take as a number, okay, I percentage 2 equal to 0. Okay, we are filtering the values based on, okay, whether the particular number is divisible by 2 or not. And if it is a divisible na, we can print the element. If it is a divisible, we can print the element by using output statement. Okay, we can write like this. See, it's number, we are getting the numbers. Okay, if you check the number after filter na, if you write the limit after the this thing, now you can write, if you write 100, it will print 100 iterations. Okay, so you here after filtering you can check 50 iterations. Okay, if you write this limit condition before na, so that you are reading the value still 100, it means you are reading the value still 100. Okay, if you write this limit condition after filtering, that means you need a 100 numbers like this, you need a 100 numbers who are satisfying this condition. This means, okay, you are writing, you are printing the values, okay, you are printing 100 values who are satisfying the filter condition. Okay, if you write this limit statement before filter, okay, if you write this limit statement before filter, that means you are checking the numbers from 1 to 100 who is divisible, I mean who are satisfying that particular condition. Now you will get a numbers from 1 to 100. Okay, if you write same statement in the if you write same statement after the filter na, now you will get a number still 200. That means you are getting, okay, 200 values who are satisfying the following condition. Okay, so there is a difference in using the limit. Okay, so whether you can write this limit condition before filter or after filter, but while writing the condition you have to make sure what you are writing. That's it. Okay, this is very similar to the for loop but has a different structure. That's it. Is this okay, ma?
Yes, sir.
Okay for everyone, guys? Anyone having doubts? Sorry, guys. Anybody having any doubts here? Please check the code. We are printing the first 100 even numbers. Sorry, the even numbers from 1 to 100 in one condition, in one line of a code. We are not using any variables. We are not using any iterations like for loop or if conditions. We are not using anything. We are printing the elements in just one line of the code. Is this okay for everyone? Any doubts?
Mm.
Okay. So I think this is enough for the stream iteration. Okay, stream iteration. Okay, so let's go to the another new concept which is a predicate. Okay, predicate. So generally predicate is nothing but a checking the conditions, like it is like a if else conditions. Okay, so generally predicate is one as a how can I say, predicate means checking one, I mean you can pass any variables to the predicates, you can create any variables to the predicates. Okay, and you can check whether the particular variable is following the certain conditions or not. Okay, for example stream predicate. Okay, so how can I say, okay, let's write a one simple program to understand the predicate. Okay, mm, let's create a new class, uh, stream 3 main class. Okay, so here, mm, can write. Okay, so you are reading. Assume you are reading a number. Reading a number from the user is a number, and here you want to check. You want to check whether this particular number is greater than 10. Okay, so no, i- let's make it more clear. Reading a age from the user. Okay, so you are reading age from the user. Okay, so so you are checking whether age is greater than 18 or not. Okay, you are checking whether age is greater than 18 or not. Okay, 18 or not. Generally you can perform this particular task by using the if else, right? So you don't want to, if I don't want to use if else, okay, so you can write a predicate for this thing. You can write a one predicate. Okay, see, let's write a one program to understand the this predicate. Okay, based on this. Okay, so first, okay, I'm creating one variable. Okay, where a is equal to something like 15. Okay, I'm not reading from the user. You can read it from the user if you want. Okay, see, here I am writing one particular predicate. Okay, predicate. Okay, you need to import predicate from utility function, I think so. Import java dot utility dot function. Yes, we have a function. Okay, so in this function we have a one thing called predicate. Okay, we are checking the integer values, right? So you can write integer in the predicate. Okay, so here we can write one thing, age check. Age check. Okay, whether the user age is something or not. Okay, I no, I need to write a one equal to no, right? Whether I is greater than 18 or not. Okay, this is one predicate. Why it is showing error? Mm, okay, predicate. Yes, key is capital. Sorry. Okay, this is the predicate that we are designing. Okay, so here you can check with the predicate by using the println method. Okay, so yes, check. This works as a method. Okay, this will work as a method. Okay, yes, check. You are passing the yes value. Yes, check. Uh, uh, uh-uh. Okay, so age check dot test, I think. Test, yes. Okay, age check is the predicate and we are testing the variable which is mentioned in the age. Okay, so whether it will check whether the particular condition is satisfied or not. If the predicate is satisfied with the variable, then it will print true. If predicate is not satisfied with the condition, I mean variable, then it will print false. Okay, now in this case our age is not greater than 18 because age is 15, right? So it will print false. If you pass 25 here, if you pass 25, okay, now it will print true for us. Okay, this particular predicate will work as a if else condition. Okay, this particular predicate will work as a if else condition for us. Okay, so if you write a if else condition, no, you can use the if else condition in only one particular time, but here you can use this predicate, okay, so many times. Okay, this is the predication. Okay, so predicate is nothing but a condition checking. You can check the conditions, you can check the values based on the one particular conditions. Okay, is this okay, ma? Hello, confused guys? Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
What about others?
So it is like Boolean.
Yeah, something like that. And for example, you are having a multiple conditions. Okay, so I mean you are creating a one online voting system. Okay, so where user age is get must be greater than 18. Okay, and user age is, okay, age is less than 60. Okay, so the users who are more than 60, okay, cannot vote. That is our logic. Okay, so here you can create a two different predicates, one predicate for calculating the upper value, one predicate for calculating the lower value. Okay, see, here we have a age check. This is a lower check. Okay, lower age check. Okay, so and let's create a some upper age check. Okay, so this is a, the basic variable names. Okay, you can write it anything. Okay, so user age is less than 60. The user age is less than 60. Okay, now you are checking for a one particular value. So here, okay, our two conditions, our lower age check and upper age check must be satisfied with the value, right? So I mean, so the person's if the person age is 70, okay, so still the person is greater than 18, but so he is less than six, I mean he is also greater than 60, so it cannot possible to vote. Both the conditions must satisfy. Okay, age must be greater than 18 and age must be less than 60. So here, okay, both the conditions must be satisfied, right? So here we can use the AND operation. Okay, like lower age check, lower age check, and lower age check, and upper age check. Okay, lower age check and upper age check. So here we can pass you can pass any value, like you can pass any value. Test, which is something like 50. Okay, which is 50. See, lower edge check must be satisfied, upper edge check must be satisfied with the given test variable. Okay, so I'm giving 50 here, so it must be true. Okay, if I gave 61, okay, if I gave even 61, it will print false, because it will print false because, okay, the user age is above 60. Okay, the user age must be less than 60. Okay, you can control the logic like this. See, if I write a 15, no, if I write 15 here, it will print false because the first condition is not satisfying. So user age is must be above than 18 and user age is must be less than 60. Okay, this is nothing but a predicate. Okay, it will predict the value whether the value is, say, I mean in particular condition satisfying the particular condition or not. Okay, so this will be the predicate. Okay, these are all the things of Stream API. Okay, Stream API is one of the best concept that ever introduced in Java. Okay, which is the best update that ever Java ever got in history of Java. Okay, so we have so many advanced features. We can do so many things by using this Stream API. Okay, guys, is this clear for everyone?
Yes, sir.
Predicates,
Sir,
iterates, and
sir, what is
Stream
the
API.
use of here age
Hmm?
25? What is the use of age 25
No, no,
if
no.
we take
I
age
just
in?
no, no, no. You can take the age here. Just randomly, I'm using the day. Okay,
Okay,
you
okay,
can
sir,
change
got it.
your.
Got it, sir.
Now you can read the where age from the user. Did I explain to you about the where keyword, guys? Did I explain this where keyword?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, you have explained it.
So we can use the where keyword from Java 10th version onwards. Okay, where is the keyword to declare a local variables. You can declare any type of variable in the where. Okay, so you can so if you want to create int now, so you can replace the int with var. Okay, so by creating var bs, you can create a string here. This is a true, this is a valid. You don't need to go to create a, I mean special variable for everything like a string or a boolean. You cannot remember, no need to remember those things if you are using this var keyword. Okay, you can create any type of variable, you can create any type of data type by using this var keyword. But there is a limitation to use this var keyword. Only you have to use only within the method only. You cannot create a global variables by using the var keyword. Okay, so as of now, as of today, okay, this var keyword is only for the local variables. You cannot create a static or an instance variables by using the var keyword. Maybe in future, maybe in future they will extend the scope of this var keyword to the global. As of now, as of today, okay, var keyword is only for the local variables only. You cannot create a static or an instance variables as a var. Okay, this var key was introduced in Java 10th version onwards, I think so. Yes, maybe 10th version. I can Google it. I forgot actually. Var keyword in Java introduced in, yes, Java 10. Var key was introduced in Java 10. So you can use this Java var keyword as a local variable. Okay, you cannot create a global variable by using this var. Okay, I think I already explained this to you. Okay, see, there is a lot of advanced features that Java is having, but still people are saying Java is vanishing. No, no, my buddy, Java is not vanishing. Java is not going anywhere. Java can still rule the world for the next 20 years, for sure. Java is still one of the most powerful backend technology ever developed in the computer science. Okay, yes, predicate only for checking the values. No, no, no. It not print. It predicate is used to check the values. That's it. It will not print anything. Okay. So if you want to write, you have to write the if else condition there. Again, see, you can copy this. You can mention this in the if. Okay. If it is true, you are eligible. Okay. Else, you can write you are not eligible. Okay. So you have to write like this. Hmm? So we are having 55. Now you can print you are eligible. Okay, if you change the value of a age here, I am giving 15. Okay, now it will print you are not eligible. You have to write a one if else condition for that. If the result of that particular operation is true, if block is going to execute. If the particular result is not true, that means if it is a false, the else block is going to execute. Okay, it it will just print the things. That's it. Whether it is correct or not. Okay, you can use this, predicate based on the you can use this, you can combine this predicate with stream api. Okay, you can combine this predicate with the stream api. See, so I'm creating a new program. Okay. Hmm, stream 4. See, so assume you are having the username. Okay, in the array list, you are having the list of usernames. Okay, list of usernames. Okay, from the list of usernames, you want to print the usernames who is name starting with something like J. Okay, you want to print usernames whose name starts with J, and at least, I mean, the names who are I mean, the name which is having at least 4 characters. Okay, you have different usernames in your array list. Okay, so here you want to print only the usernames who is starting letter with J, who is starting letter is J, okay, and the J, I mean the J letter word, no, the we have so many J letter words, and we want to print only the J words who are having at least 4 characters, okay, who are having at least 4 characters. So here we are checking the two conditions, na? We are checking the two conditions here. You can write the two predicates here, you can pass the two predicates to the filter method, you can write it there. Okay, see, let's write a simple program for this. Okay, I'm creating one array list of string, okay, which is a bs new array list, a string like this. Okay, so import this array list from the utility package, something like, mm, let's add a, you know names, bs dot add jack, bs dot add um, james, okay, bs dot add um, joy, okay, we are having so many names here. Bs dot add something like Jerry, okay, very good. We dot add something uh, Johnny.
Tom, sir, Tom.
Hmm?
Tom, Tom.
Hmm. Tom definitely don't. You need a four. I mean, the letters who are starting with J. Okay, you can add anything, but it won't print now. I can add Bhaskar here. Won't print because we need to print the letters who's starting with J and which is having at least 4 characters. Okay. See, I now I want to write two predicates. Okay, two predicates. Predicate is expecting string now. Predicate is expecting string. Okay, the name of the predicate is start with J. Start with J equal to here. Okay, we need to read one variable which is I, the I, and here you can mention the condition I. Okay, so it is a string, right? We have a starts with operation in the string, starts with method in the string, right? So you can mention the starts starts with, okay, J is the one predicate. Hmm. Why it is showing error to me?
Sir, S starts or start, I think.
Starts, no, W is capital. I think we have to import the predicate. Maybe yes. I just imported the predicate from the function method. Hmm. Now we need to write another predicate. Okay, string and 4-letter word. We can write like this: 4-letter word. Okay. I, and our length. No, we need a length. I dot length greater than 4. Okay, whose length is greater than 4. Okay, we have a two predicates now, and we need to print all the values, right? So we need a stream. Okay, we need to work on the stream because we are working on the heavy data. So bs dot stream, bs dot stream. Okay, here we need a, okay, we need to filter the values of a bs, right? So filter, and we need to print, okay, the names who are satisfying both the conditions, both the conditions. Okay, so that's why you can write starts with 4, starts with J and 4-letter word. Okay, we can write like this. We have to end this. Yeah. Now you can print the values, right? So for each, okay, just write our method reference here. From that out. print LM like this. Okay, now you can print Java application. Mm, see, we are getting the names who are having starts with J and who are having more than 4 characters. Okay, so James has 5 characters, Jerry has 5 characters, Johnny has 5 characters. That's why we are getting this. Okay, so Joy also starts in Joy and Jack also starting with J, but their character length not more than 4. That's why we are ignoring this. Okay, we can print like this. Okay, we can print like this. No? See, so many, I mean, so much stuff we can, so much real-time stuff we are doing this. If you have a methods, na, if you have a methods with you, like it's like a weapons tool. You can use it like anything. See, you know predicates, you know filter, you know for each, but we are doing some different stuff here. My screen is paused. Hello, where still?
No, sir.
I'm going with different desktops. Is this okay? Yes, my screen is active.
Yes, sir.
Okay, see, we have all the methods, we have all the weapons. Now we are using in a different way. All you need is a problem. You need to write a solution by using those methods. Okay, guys, can you do? I mean, is this okay for everyone? Predicates and stream APIs. Any
So
doubts?
can you close the output?
Okay, Priyanshu.
Okay, sir. Got
Hmm. Oh, don't worry. If you need this type of codes, no, I will update this in the GitHub. I can send it to you. Do you need these codes? I think we have a GitHub, right? About this package. We write so many content, huh? I can update. Give me a minute. I'll update. Just a little bit. So much content here. You can check with the streams. Okay, stream 1, stream 2, stream 3, stream 4. Okay, and electronics, electronic store and all. Mm. Yes, done. Collections for slot 1. Collections for slot 1. Mm. See, we have. Okay, guys, and I'll and just give me a minute. I can prepare 3 questions. I already prepared the 3 questions, but I need to change something in the 3 questions. Okay, so the lab day task. Okay, I will send it to you now. Okay, you have to complete the lab day. Okay, while you are in a session. So don't do the session before 2. Okay, you know the thing. Give me a minute. I can send it to you. Mm, it will batch down. So you can check my GitHub, okay, for all these questions, okay. And I prepared the lab day task also. These are the tasks. See, can you write these things? I gave the same question which I'm doing now. See, I'm going to change this today, okay. I just completed this. Who's friends? Mm, so we have like this. This is your second question, okay. And I think I had this in this folder, no. So I am going to delete these things and I will update them. Yes, I think those the program is deleted. Okay, electronics is deleted. Mhm. Okay, so guys, you can complete these three programs today, okay, and you can create a GitHub link and you can send it to me, okay. So please check the three codes. You can write it, right? Guys, there. Can you write these three codes?
Yes, sir.
I am sending it to you. Okay, please complete. Guys, if you are having any doubts, please let me know now. Okay.
Sir, send it for link, sir, SCGP website.
Okay. This is the one. Sam.
Yes, sir. Today's notes as well.
Hmm. It's mostly important. We discuss so much content. Class notes. Okay, I think I sent everything. Suraj. Okay, guys, please check the, WhatsApp group. I sent it everything. Okay, please complete the lab day session. Okay, by the evening, 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock. Okay, you can send the GitHub links. Okay, am I clear?
Okay, sir.
Okay. Okay, so don't leave the session before 2. Yes, Astosh, you are having doubt.
Sir, I think my attendance is left and I have a doubt also.
Okay. Attendance. Who's missing? Astosh. Okay, present. Guys, who are missing in the attendance? I think I can apply a filter on it. See, I marked option for these people. I think I can see Nancy here. Nancy, are you there? I saw Nancy somewhere. Okay, she is not there. Push.
So, sir, please write this code in your compiler. I mean, copy and paste.
Okay.
Sir, in this program, actually, I have changed this concat s.concat in line third. It was written here s.append.
This one.
Yeah, but I changed it to concat. So it should be printing in line 4 that a bird is flying,
Hmm.
but it is not printing that.
Okay. SB dot append is working.
Yeah, s.append is working, but in the string, I think s.concat should work, right?
But it is a string buffer, right?
No, in line 4th, it is a string.
Okay.
In line,
That means it is an immutable, right? So you have to pass s equal to.
why is the immutable means?
String is immutable. You cannot change directly. You cannot change the value directly. You have to refer. You have to pass a reference. That is the main difference between string and string buffer, right?
Okay,
So if you write like this, s equal to s concat flying, then it will print for sure.
okay,
That means Java strings are basically immutable.
okay. And one more thing, sir.
Hmm.
If we want to check two strings, then we use s dot equals or string dot
Yes.
equals.
Hmm.
But why can't we use double equals?
See, if you use, you can use double equal. Okay, see, something like this. Let's write. Okay, so if you create a string like this now, a string bs equal to Bhaskara, string bs2 equal to Bhaskara. Okay, now you can print. Now you can check these things by using the double equal to. You can happily check. The BS double equal to BS2. Let's make everything in comment. So why it is showing everything? Okay. I forgot what I do. Package on dot bank app. Dot bank app. See, now it will print true for sure. Actually, I'm missing semicolon. It will print true for sure. Okay, if I create this thing with a new instance, okay, new string. Okay, here I mean this is also syntax of a string, right? Okay, now it will show false to you because BS and BS2 are the two different instances. You cannot compare two different instances by using the double equal to operation. You can compare okay, only one single instances by using the double equal to. If you use okay new instance, you have to create a equals method. You have to use the equals to compare the two different instances of a string. So here BS and BS2 are the two different instances. You cannot compare two different instances by using equal to. If you have strings of same instance, now strings are same instance. Okay, no need of creating any separate object for this. Okay, now it will print true for sure. Okay, if you print okay new instance here, if you use new instance of a string, now it will give false. Okay, because BS and BS2 now two different instances. We are in the BS2, we are creating the BS2 as a new instance. So that's why you cannot use the new instance. You cannot compare the new instance with the equal to operator. Okay, so those are I mean by using double equal to, you can compare the strings of same instance. Okay, Stosh?
Sir, if
Yes.
here we use equals to, then it's result as a true.
Yeah, if you use equals here, dot equals of BS2, now it will print true for sure.
Okay, sir.
And guys, give me a minute, I'm getting a calls. Hello? Hello? Okay, sorry. Is this okay, Stosh and Priyanshu?
Yes, sir.
Are you clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, please complete those 3 lab programs, ma. Okay, and complete and send it to me, the GitHub link on the WhatsApp. Okay, don't leave the meeting before 2, and I'm